A router is a portable tool used to make a wide variety of specialty cuts and shapes on the edge or in the surface of wood. It accepts a whole range of bits, each designed for a specific cut or shape. A router can be used as a handheld device or attached to a router table for projects that require long, stable cuts. Some of the basic uses of the router include edge routing, dados and patterns. The keys to routing clean outside edges are using a sharp bit and running the router in a counterclockwise direction around the workpiece. That way, the rotation of the bit pushes the router toward the stock, making it easier to control and safer. But the counterclockwise technique doesn't always work perfectly. There's a tendency for the wood to chip out at the corners. Solve this problem by climb cutting, or cutting clockwise, for a couple of centimetres on the end grain. Then start anywhere on the workpiece and run the router around the wood counterclockwise. For inside edges, like a picture frame, route in a clockwise direction. Whenever you're using edge bits, plane the wood edges smooth before routing. Any flaw that the bearing encounters in the edges will be transferred to the new profile. For deeper cuts, try routing the wood in 2 or 3 passes to prevent burning. Dados, or grooves, are the cleanest, strongest way to invisibly support shelves on the sides of cabinets or bookcases. The easy way to make them is with a router and a straight bit plus a simple homemade jig. The jig is nothing more than a T-square made from perfectly straight wood with a specific width of router groove cut into it. Use a bit that matches the desired dado width so you can make the cut in one pass and set the proper depth of cut. Plan and mark the dado locations on the workpiece, then line up the jig's groove with your layout marks and clamp the jig to the wood. Because the router bit spins in a clockwise direction, the router will want to wander in that direction as well. Depending on the side of the jig you're standing on, you'll either need to pull or push the router so that the turning direction of the router bit will pull the router base against the jig. Patterns allow you to make multiple copies of nearly any shape with a router and are only limited by your imagination. When making patterns, make sure that you use wood that's both rigid and thick enough for the router's base or pilot bearing to ride along. And the smoother the edges, the better the final cut. If you're planning on making a lot of long, precise cuts along the edge of a piece of wood, a router table with a fence is a great idea. You can use the table for curves as well. But be careful if you route near the edge of the stock so you don't take a snipe out as the wood finishes the pass. Or even better, secure some waste material to the end. When you're making a cut in the interior of a piece of wood, the plunging action allows you to position your router at the precise point where you want the bit to enter the wood and start cutting. This is far more accurate than tilting the router into the wood.